Then Meg announced, "I shall give her a nice pair of gloves. Army shoes, best to be had," cried Joe. "Some handkerchiefs, all hemmed," said Beth. "I'll get a little bottle of cold mint. She likes it, and it won't cost much. So I'll have some left to buy my pencils," added Amy. "How will we give the things?" asked Meg. "Put them on the table and bring her in and see her open the bundles. Don't you remember how we used to do on your birthdays?" asked Joe. "Let Mommy think we're getting things for ourselves, and then surprise her. We must go shopping tomorrow afternoon." "Meg, there is so much to do about the play of Christmas night," said Joe. "We ought to rehearse tonight. Come here, Amy, and do the fainting scene, for you are as stiff as a poker in that," continued Joe. Then things went smoothly, for Don Pedro defied the world in a speech of 2 pages without a single break. "I don't see how you can write and act such splendid things, Joe. You're a regularly Shakespeare," exclaimed Beth. "I'd like to try Macbeth if we only had a trapdoor for Banquo. I always wanted to do the killing part." "Is that a dagger that I see before me?" muttered Joe. "No, it's the toasting fork, with Mother's shoe on it instead of the bread." "Beth's stage struck," cried Meg, and the rehearsal ended in a general burst of laughter. "Glad to find you so merry, my girls," said a cheery voice at the door. She was not elegantly dressed, but a noble-looking woman, and the girls thought the grey cloak and unfashionable bonnet covered the most splendid mother in the world. While making these maternal inquiries, Miss March got her wet things off her warm slippers on the sitting down in the easy chair, drew Amy to her lap, preparing to enjoy the happiest hours of her busy day. The girls flew about, trying to make things comfortable, each in her own way. As they gathered about the table, Miss March said, with a particularly happy face, "I've got a treat for you after supper." It was a long letter from Father, and it elated the girls. I think it was so splendid in Father to go as chaplain when he was too old to be drafted, and not strong enough for a soldier, said Meg warmly. "When will he come home, Mommy?" asked Beth with a little quiver in her voice. The girls made some promises to do their work honestly. Then all were silent. Then Mrs. March broke the silence by saying in her cheery voice, "Do you remember how you used to play Pilgrim's Progress when you were little things? What fun it was, especially going by the lions, fighting Apollyon, and passing through the valley where the hobgoblins were," said Joe. At 9 they stopped work and sang as usual. Before they went to bed, no one but Beth could get much music out of the old piano. So that was the end of chapter 1. Bye.